Hello, people of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be purchased at people.etsy.com. And I am making wheat batch soap. I took what was left of the cupcakes that didn't have a top and the ones that weren't quite complete. I almost put this one in there, but it's enough of a finished product that it's, handheld and can be used. I put some of the, basically if I had scraps, there's some coconut soap, there's Rubio's tea, there's all kinds of things that were in the pot that, it was ends and pieces and so forth and so on. And I stuck it on high. I didn't bother to grate it and all that because I don't have a grater for one thing. And for two, I wanted to see if I put half a cup of water in it and put it on high, if it would in fact melt down. And what I got was something really interesting. For the most part, the purple melted, the red melted, some of the pieces that were clear, and some of the pieces that was this color yellow stayed primarily solid until almost the last moment, and then it, kind of got softer. So when you mix it up, it looks almost like it was a swirl. And then it will solidify back into a hardened soap when this is all said and done, hopefully. This is an experiment, so if it doesn't work out well, I can always remake it. I don't have to put super fatting in there because this soap was already super fatted. In fact, a lot of it was very, very soft. The scent still smells primarily like the cherry overload. So basically, I'm just going to put it right into the mold and see what happens. The only concern I have is this looks a little funky on the colors. It's got red, it's got blue, it's got everything, but, So I'm thinking I'm going to add a bright color to it to see if that actually helps out. Or maybe I'll add some gold. And maybe a little, what do I have in this bag? It's already got a lot of purple. It's already got a lot of, it's got some blue. And let's see. Ooh, yellow. So how about some yellow and some gold? That's too dark. And some orange. Yeah. And maybe a little teeny bit of silver. Because I'm thinking with soap that is very, very much on the dark side, it's going to need to be lightened up a bit. Wow, that's hot. Okay, let's put this over here. Even the soap that was on the top of the crock pot has softened up, but look at this. That's the color it is. It looks every bit like mud. And I'm going to scrape the sides of it. I'm thinking that might need a little water. But in the meantime, let's see. I'm going to put that there for now. I'm going to sprinkle a little silver in here. And I'm going to sprinkle a little gold in here. Well, actually, that's orange. Maybe on that side. And since these colors are mica, I'm going to add a little bit of water to this too. Since these soaps have already been hot processed and cold processed and all that, because they're basically Modge Podge, and that's what I'm going to call it, Modge Podge soap, I'm going to brighten it up a little bit, shall we say. With a little bit of yellow. Wow, that's real pretty. It's called true yellow. Let's add some more of that. Yeah. We like bright. I don't know why the crock pot is making that cracking sound, but I'm hoping that's okay. Oh, it's cooling off, I see. Now, let's see, a little bit of gold. And then the blue and the purple and all that that's already in there. Well, that's a lot of gold. We'll have some place to be. Let's see. I need to move this because hold on. My camera is right behind the distilled water, and I kind of need the distilled water right now. So let's move that right here, shall we? There we go. Now, I do not want to put too much water in here, so I'm just going to pour it right through the middle and let the water distribute. And it's now making an effect kind of like in the pot swirl. And this is literally an experiment, so it's going to be real interesting to see how these colors marry. I'm just going to dab it here, and then I'm going to dab some here, and then I'm going to dab some here. Ooh, that's a boy. And then I'm going to dab some here. And so far I have an effect like that. And then I'm going to scrape it on the side because we want that to melt too. And then I'm going to give that a few minutes. Let that heat right back up a little bit. Especially since I added some water. Then I'm going to put it in this mode and let it cook a little bit longer. Put in the mode, cover it up, let it harden, and see what I get. So this is going to be really interesting. All I know is now it doesn't look like mud. It might look like a colorful mess, but it doesn't look like mud. So, we'll see what we get in a minute. This is the People7 on Twitter, YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purple-people.blogspot.com, and my social media person is at people.etsy.com. I'll be back to show you what I got. Bye now.